Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan. Welcome back to another MLB The Show video. Now that the game's been out for a few guys, I feel like it is time to share the best ways to be grinding Team Affinity and working through these in order to get the best cards in the game and start upgrading your teams. Now, ultimately, what you guys are going to want to start doing is going through and getting the right cards in the lineup that you want. Now, by strategically working through, here are some of the cards that I recommend working through and kind of trying to get in Team Affinity to start this journey. The first card here, Clay Buchholz from the Red Sox. Now, Buchholz, he's a very good pitcher. He has a solid 4-pitch mix, sinker, 4-seam, circle change, cutter, curveball. Definitely a good card to target in the early part of this game. Another card here, Babe Ruth, some of the best hitting stats early on in this game, has 97 power against right, very solid hitter overall, has no defense whatsoever, can play first base with a secondary, which is nice as well. Another great card right there. Another card that I really recommend that I've had a pleasure playing with to start this game is, I dare say, Matt Holliday. Holliday is a very good card right now. 100 contact, 87 contact versus left, 74 contact versus right. Really solid player, has pretty good defense for a left fielder at this point in the game. I think he's one of the best options in Team Affinity. Some other cards that deserve a mention as well. You have the Kyle Schwarber from the Phillies, who has just crazy power numbers. 115, 105, absolutely one of the best hitters in the game. Only problem is he doesn't have a secondary position, and he's only a left fielder, so not ideal by any means. A first baseman that I really like his swing, Todd Helton for sure. Then you have a reliever with Justin Martinez, who very good card for the Arizona Diamondbacks here, has a very good pitch max and is one of the best relievers out of the game. Then you have John Franco from the Mets, who always has a very solid pitch mix that you guys should be targeting in your bullpen. So those are the cards that I would recommend targeting out of the gate in Team Affinity. What I recommend doing first is going through and working on your moments. Your moments are super simple. You only have one moment to work on. You get 5,000 XP. And why this 5,000 XP is very important for you guys is it helps unlock the first card that you can start leveling up. And that first card is a silver card. We're going to take a look at the Yankees here. It's Andy Pettitte. What you do is you throw this Pettitte card in your lineup in mini seasons, Diamond Quest, just any sort of solos, Conquest, whatever it is, throw them in your lineup. You get that parallel XP, and then you get 10,000 XP towards this Team Affinity, and then you keep working through it. And then you have the quick impact missions. Now, these quick impact missions are definitely hit or miss between how long it's going to take you. If you guys have a ton of cards in your binder, you can rock in all theme team lineup. For example, throw a bunch of Yankees in your lineup, go play a 9-inning game or go grind out 3-inning games. This will take an hour and a half to get through. If you don't have that time, you have to focus on these pitching missions. 12 innings, 3 wins, stolen bases, and then hits are the quickest to be able to accomplish right now. This will earn you another gold card. As you can see, Ben Rice here is actually a pretty solid card, and a lot of the gold cards here are very viable early on in this part of the game. I think Ben Rice is a solid option, but that allows you to get another 10,000 XP, and once you get through that, guys, you'll be able to unlock your 85 overall. Like I said, this probably takes around an hour and a half to 2 hours if you specifically focus on it. But what I've been doing is I've been going through and grinding these out differently. I think the Rockies is one of the farthest I have, and the Rockies are interesting in the fact that you have Chase Dollander and you have Ubaldo Jimenez a part of this. So it helped me get through the pitching very quickly and grind through that program. Ultimately, I really do think that Team Affinity, you don't have to focus on one specific team. What you could ultimately do is spread out the grind between multiple teams. Head into mini seasons. My favorite game mode right now to earn XP and stubs is the mini seasons. You get all of these points and these players when you work through this in XP. In this CC Sabathia mini seasons, you get 2 diamond cards. You get 2 gold cards as well. And on top of that, you guys also get XP rewards, you get pack rewards, and these packs help me pull good cards. I pulled a Tatis card, I pulled a Trout card. All these cards came from this mini seasons. I worked it out and grinded it through, and I got all of these rewards by playing that, and ultimately it helped me grind out this Team Affinity. Now, another thing that I would not recommend for Team Affinity right now is to go through and grind these out online. I think online right now, without it being a parallel XP grind, for a lot of these mission-based stats, is just pointless. If you're working towards those silvers and golds, yeah, go ahead, go play online, go use those cards. It will definitely help work through the program even faster, and you might have access to some of those cards in Battle Royale or in co-op games that you don't necessarily own yet to work towards those programs. But when you're working towards the stats, go play on Rookie, go play on the stadiums that allow you to hit a bunch of nukes, and then you're good. And then you go upgrade those cards in the Team Affinity programs quicker, ultimately getting those rewards. And what's interesting about Team Affinity this year, guys, is it does not reset. So when you keep compiling these missions and working through this, you can start working towards a voucher for the next Team Affinity, which drops in July, which will definitely be interesting. And it'll be the All-Star Game Team Affinity, which is something that you guys should be working for and trying to earn those vouchers. And then you're going to earn a Finest Team Affinity all the way in November if you work all the way through this. So it is a grind. It may seem lengthy. It may seem like, man, I'm really not going to finish many of these. But ultimately, if you guys really strategically place your players in your lineups, use the cards that you get early on in Team Affinity, you can start grinding this out and ultimately earning stats when you're not even trying to grind these out and grind out other programs. That is how Team Affinity can be strategically won, and you get these cards a lot quicker than a majority of people. We're going to be stuck looking at some of these stat missions and being like, I have no chance of doing this. If you guys focus on a strategy, attack it strategically, you will be just fine. You'll get some of the best cards in Diamond Dynasty to start the year. If you guys have any sort of Team Affinity questions or anything else, let me know down in the comment section below. I am more than willing to help you guys with any no money spent advice, anything else, and any Team Affinity advice as well. Make sure you guys tune into the World Series co-op series that me and Salo are dropping here on the YouTube channel tomorrow. If not, hit that subscribe button for more MLB The Show content.